Yes, we have 3 monitors, but what about 4 monitors? Because you know that's what's been holding you back, right? That's why you suck at trading and everything else on the computer. You need to add that 4th monitor. But I can already hear you saying, I can't do 4 monitors, Seth. I'm on a laptop. That's why you're going to need, need to get the box. Well, that's why you're going to need this new docking station from Wavelength. It has 2 display ports and 2 HDMI ports for a total of 4 outputs. And yes, you can literally use all 4 at the same time, which just brings up more questions. Where are we going to get a 4th monitor? Where are we going to put a 4th monitor? Do I even need 4 monitors? Trivial details we will sort out later. First, let's open it up. And of course, I always want to include the disclosures. Wavelength gave me this unit in exchange for a review, but they have no control over what I say, and the opinions are all mine. Let's open it up. In the box, you get a pretty hefty power supply block for 100 watts of charging power. It also comes with a USB-C cable that goes between the unit and your laptop, and of course, the unit itself. On the front of the unit, you get an audio mic port, 2 10G USB-C ports, one of which supports 30 watts of charging for like your phone, a 10G USB-A port, and a slot for your SD/micro SD cards. And on the back, you get 2 display ports, 2 HDMI ports, an Ethernet port, and then more USB ports, 2 10G USB ports, the USB-C port that connects to your laptop, and the power plug. Another interesting thing to note is that the USB-C cable has a little screw in it so that you can screw it into the unit, which is really a nice touch. And I kind of wish that they did that with the power connector too. But it's just those little touches that show how professional of a unit this is. It's made out of very solid material. It has plenty of venting for airflow. It's got the spot for a lock on the side so that you can leave it at work without having to worry about it being stolen. It's just a really quality unit that I think would be perfectly at home, both in a gaming setup or in a business environment. Okay, so now it is time for my testing. My current setup is 3 monitors. So I borrowed an extra monitor from my stepson. Don't tell him, I don't think he noticed. And since my monitor stand only supports 3 monitors, we're just gonna have to put it on the desk. Don't worry though, I have one other secret weapon to max out the cool factor on this setup. Hold on, it takes a second. How cool is that? If you are not completely winning at life with a setup like that, then it really is just a skill issue. But as you can see, it can actually power 4 monitors at the same time. I don't know how that works with all of the data going through a little USB-C port, but it does work. Now, I should note that my monitors are all 3K 2560 by 1440 resolution monitors, but the device supports running all 4 monitors at 4K. And if you scale it down to 2 monitors and only use the display ports, you can even do dual 8K monitors. So I guess I need to start doing research on 8K monitors. Also note that while the device does support 144 Hertz, it's only on that first display port plus DSC port. So for you gamers out there, make sure the nice monitor is plugged into the first port. And for good measure, I'll show you this nice table that comes with the instructions that shows you all of the different resolutions and options that you have. Okay, but we're kind of ignoring the elephant in the room. Do you actually need 4 monitors? Well, I actually think I could use some now. For trading, I'm already putting 3 screens to good use, and I want to be watching stocks more in the future, so we're gonna need a 4th monitor for that. Of course, I mostly use my desktop for that. I use the laptop at work, and for programming business use, I am constantly finding myself wanting more monitors for that as well. Like have a sideways monitor or 2 for code and the command line, and then you need a screen for email and messaging. And of course you need a screen for all of your AI companions. No, not that AI companion. We're talking about business here, okay? Use Gemini, okay? Trust me. Geez, we really do live in the future, don't we? Well, we're talking about adding a monitor just for your AI. Anyways, I guess it goes without saying that I really like this unit, and I love reviewing things like this because, you know, it works or it doesn't, and it works and it does it very, very well. So go check that out. And in the meantime, stay excellent, team.